in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, folks, to another episode of AFTERBUZZ TV. This is Snowfall FX, and we are your family. Stay tuned for more.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
It was so ironic when they played this. Like, I feel like we had to revisit it.
I loved it. It made me happy.
In
a sad moment.
It made me happy, though. Because he's growing stronger. But you need to go through adversity.
He got blessed. He got blessed. We're going to let it live out. You going to sing? Sing for us, bro.
I don't know this song.
Just wait till the chorus hits. Wait till the...
Every black cookout everywhere plays this song. And you don't know the song?
I haven't been to a cookout in a minute.
I go questioning you as an African American man.
Make them birds fly. Thank you for coming out. So I'm cutting it. It's a lovely day. Y'all get the gist of things. I don't know this song. It's a lovely day. Hugs everywhere. Yes. Okay. So we start off with Make Them Birds Fly. This was the episode's called. With Franklin counting his cash. Counting that fat stack, you know. And we also hear Alejandro shooting women or with gunshots and women in the background screaming. What do you guys think? Did he do it or not?
Of course he did.
You think he did it?
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. About it. Yeah.
We're all in agreement on that.
That was my prediction last week.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it hasn't come to fruition yet, but it's looking like it, so I feel good.
Well, he never said that he didn't do it. He just said that his theory was crazy. Which he was right. His theory is crazy, but you did it.
I mean, his theory makes sense.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an unstable source.
Who, Alejandro?
Both of them, actually.
No, I think Alejandro did what he had to do.
Word.
He had to.
Yeah. It's still crazy.
Why did he
making it less crazy?
Why did he lie about it? I don't understand.
I don't think
he
trusts Teddy yet.
He doesn't trust Teddy like that?
Yeah.
But Teddy's smart though, y'all. He should trust Teddy. He should just let Teddy know, like, all right, it was some girls. One of the girls blew the coke up his butt, and that's how he died.
But we don't know what Teddy's end game is.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't trust Teddy
handling stuff.
He is now.
He didn't start. So what? This episode, he was weird. He didn't start the episode that way. When he first met Avi, and he was all like skittish.
He's just nervous.
He's nervous.
Avi was crazy. Just like he told him towards the end, he said, "You a lunatic."
Like, straight up.
Avi
he
was
the first
crazy.
one bold enough to tell him in his face. Yeah.
He made him straight. That was some good strategy, man. That was some good strategy. Tell him how bad he is and how bad you don't want to do his business because how bad he is, then make him change.
Well, I think Teddy realizes, though, that Avi needs them more than they need Avi. Yeah. And I think Avi realized that, too. So that's why he came back and, like, kind of bowed down to him in a sense.
But it was also respect. He was also just like, oh, wait a second.
You don't need me? Yeah.
You don't need me? Yeah. Like, really? Like, I'm Avi. I run on the drugs around here.
Yeah, he probably feeding off people that need him.
Yeah. It was some pride in there. And then, what is that noise?
I think it was just a malfunction. Yeah.
It's okay.
Hold on 1 second, engineer. Can you turn my headphones down? I'm like,
I got you.
Thank you.
Better?
Yes, so much better. Thank you. All right. So moving on, we have Pedro talking about Oso. I guess Oso robbed Pedro's father.
Yeah.
One
of his workers.
His father's friend. Yeah.
I guess the guy who hold his daddy money, right? It had to be.
No, it's not that he owed him money. They were trying to get money.
No, I'm saying who held his money. Like the Max who was over his father's money because he knew where the money was and all the other stuff. Like
Gustavo's the one that stole it, the wrestler, right?
Right,
yeah,
right.
He stole for Pedro from Pedro's father, which is why Pedro's father was acting the way he was in the scene. They stole
that's what Lucia and Pedro sent him on a mission for, to go steal the money.
Yeah. So
they didn't expect for Max to die though.
Flip it?
Essentially, because they're gonna make more money from selling the drugs and how much money they stole.
And so now they basically have a week to do that.
Essentially, yeah.
Which is I do love that. Yeah.
When Pedro's father was talking to them, I was like, why are they so surprised that he's angry that his money's gone? Like they kind of seemed like a little bit like, oh, like what are we gonna do now? Yeah. Like what did you expect to happen? Like, oh,
yeah, they should have known. I think what it was no, because remember Lucia, when she explained it to Oso, she said it was just going to be a thing where we took the money temporarily and then we were going to replace it. They didn't expect for homeboy to die or none of that stuff, but remember he walked in on Oso stealing the money and Oso had to kill him. He was either that or be caught.
I mean, he was mad about that too.
Yeah, they didn't expect for him to die. So when he died, that's what set it off. Like, all right, he dead, my worker dead, and my money gone. Like, okay, something not right, you know?
Yeah.
Who will go to these lengths?
He killed his brother though. That's messed up.
Hey, when money
money talks. Money talks.
I think that's tight too. I mean, it's a drug business, but it's a family business. So he said he's never been stolen from in 21 years. I think that's like,
and that's all
tight.
Like that's all family. Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
most of them in
until
there
now,
is like
until
family.
your son did it.
Yeah, until your son did it. I mean, I guess it's still family, but
it's always the son acting up.
Yep, you're right.
And also even talks about that too. He's just like, your own family though. And she's like, hey, just quit your job. You could buy this place in 2 weeks, and he's with it.
Just selling the dream. It's like a salesman right there.
He's for the money too.
I
like
her
that
too. That's the thing.
You think so?
Yeah, he's clouded. His judgment clouded.
You think he like her?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Oh yeah, he like her.
No doubt about
Really?
it. Well,
I think Teddy and Lucia had a thing on the couch.
Yeah, I think they had more of a thing than Oso and Lucia.
Yes. When she's like, if I don't have to count or whatever, their little exchange at the end. I thought they kind of were like flirting with it.
That was cute.
Flirting.
That was cute. No, Teddy was trying to do method acting at that point.
Oh, you think so? He was trying to
suave guy. He's like, hey, what's up? You know, he put his arm back.
That was so awkward.
Not Teddy.
I felt so awkward.
And like after he got done with it, he starts breathing
I feel
hard.
awkward during that whole time. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Can you act right? That's what she asked him. She like, can you act right, or am I gonna have to? Because I'm like, bro, you don't have your act together. Like he had to put on the shades to come out. So then he put on the shades and he think he turned into a different person. And you corny as hell. No,
but that's why Alejandro doesn't trust him though, because he can't. He can't be himself, and he doesn't. He's nervous about this whole thing.
He know he's corny. That's what it is. But he want people to like him.
At least he's not like most drug dealers though when it comes to that type of stuff. Like, you know, when you see most drug deals go down, I don't know if y'all ever seen it. They be cussing at each other like, all right, motherfucker, you got my drugs, bitch. Like, none of that went down. He was just like, hey, I'm chilling. You got the stuff. Like,
he saved himself the next scene when he went to go talk to I think
that little strategy that he had, that gave me some type of hope about him. But that whole little interaction when Lucia and them walked up in there, I said, this man gonna get himself killed.
It gave himself hope too. Like it energized.
Like, oh, I do.
He's like, oh, wait a second, I got it. I'm gonna go do it again. Like, let's roll this.
He all right.
I'm still trying to figure out what is making him so desperate though, like to be part of this again. Like I don't get what his end, like you said, I don't know what his end goal is.
I kind of feel like he wants the money too. Like,
I think he wants to be a hero in a sense.
You think?
I think so. I think he has. I don't know we still don't know what his backstory is, but I think something's happened to him where he really feels like he needs to prove himself. He got kicked out of the CIA. Yeah, he needs to prove himself. So I think that's what it is. It's like he's trying to like really show up and be somebody.
Yeah.
And
if I got kicked out of the CIA, I'm gonna do everything in my, if that was a career goal of mine, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to actually, be back on and popping. I'm gonna, make sure I show them that I got this, I can do it. I'm gonna put my best foot forward. I'm gonna make some money for y'all too.
So you wouldn't try and be better than the CIA? You wouldn't try and beat the CIA at their own game?
How do you do that?
Join the narcos.
It's the CIA.
Okay.
Just flip it on them.
Yeah, I think his end game too has something to do with the lady he was talking to, and also he was staring at a picture on a typewriter when he was like trying to relocate everything, and it looked like a kid and a woman. So maybe he has
a family.
Maybe.
Oh, he probably lost his life in trying to get it back.
Something
he's
like
trying
that.
to put the pieces back together.
Something like that might be along the way.
I hope he just wants a little bit of the cash too, though. Because I mean, he's going through a whole lot.
Why is everything gotta be for the money?
Who don't want money? Everybody wants the money.
But he's doing a lot of stuff, a lot of extra stuff to just, I don't know.
Everybody
be back
want
in the
money.
CIA,
to put his life together. No. I feel like so much has happened. With the first episode, he's talking on the phone with some lady, and the baby's in the background. Like, I think that he has a life that's just fallen apart, and he really wants it.
He's too
No,
deep.
he's doing this for a reason. Somehow this is gonna get him back to where he wants to be. I don't get how, but maybe like you said, it's the money.
Power, or just the power,
influence.
the money, the power, everything that goes into being a drug dealer, and how kind of egotistical it is. Like, he probably thinks, like, if he could get this right, he's gonna rise up to the top again, and
maybe be a main contact for the CIA on like drug intel.
No, see, the way I see it is he's getting really excited on being a drug dealer right now, and he's just like, man, I like this lifestyle. I'm gonna keep this going, because like the energy he was showing, like,
but is he really a drug dealer though? Like, what is his role?
Whenever he's a drug dealer, he is so happy. He's like doing his thing. He got sunglasses. He's kicking it. When he's a CIA agent, he's nervous. He's asking questions. He looks sad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he just gonna go down for one of the most shaky distributors.
Yeah, I hope his end game is to get out. Cause
like his distribution game is just like, bro, like you gotta be better than that.
His name is Teddy Mack.
Teddy Mack.
Come on, Teddy Mack. How you gonna work for the CIA be called Teddy Mack? Teddy Mack. You either a basketball player or you a drug dealer with that name. That's
and
how
now he's a coke distributor.
Right, a drug dealer. Yeah, aka drug dealer. All right. So, screw your mother. I got more opportunities. Oh, that's Avi talking to Franklin.
Yeah.
So Franklin comes back for some more drugs, and Avi is like,
send him on a mission.
You know, send him on a mission.
Off. Yeah.
A body that what happened to him? Did he get shot? He had internal bleeding.
Internal bleeding. Yeah.
So did he get hit, or
from when
he had like
probably that was that same guy that Avi shot with the vest on last episode.
Oh, is that why he had that like bruise, like the red thing?
He had the bruise that episode too.
Yeah, he like a punching bag or something. I don't know what his role is.
It's like,
it has to be drug related in some way.
I mean, but he was in that mud crying and screaming, and then next thing I know, they bringing him out.
And we got butt cheeks going across the street. Let's just say you should have seen Portia's face, but she saw that man's right butt cheek.
If you ain't got to put your clothes on first to go save somebody, that's love right there.
He was butt booty naked, running to save the day. I'm like, bro.
My thing is, how they didn't like during the whole discussion. No one
all of
responded.
them was naked. All of them.
Nobody responded to them yelling.
Only one was naked.
Yeah, no, all of them.
Well, all of them didn't have. All of them only had drawers on.
But one had.
But one was butt booty naked.
Butt booty naked. So he was really down for the cause. He was really down for the cause.
He was down.
Booty naked.
Because he was making them strip, but he the only one that took the drawers off too.
He was ready. He's like, all right.
He was ready. Like, we on that? Okay, we on that.
Oh yeah, he was the first one. Avi probably looked back like, oh, I knew it. Like, you like this, don't you?
But nobody.
I think that's a thing for Avi. He makes people strip, right?
He's always in his underwear.
He like, no, take your clothes off.
When we first met him, he was in his underwear.
Making sure he didn't have a wire.
That's the reason why he did it. He was trying to say like, oh, you look like a narc. Like, let me see them drawers.
Straight up.
Those words exactly.
In that way.
He did.
Do you think he had a wire in that moment? No, I don't think so.
Who? For what?
Teddy
Mack.
Why would Teddy ever have a wire?
Yeah.
Do you know Alejandro will shank him up so quick?
That's true.
I think Teddy, if he is working for the CIA, he has to get. He'll be relevant if he gets deep in the drug game and has intel. Like I don't think.
That's the only way. That's the answer to our question right there. You just said it.
Yeah, I think that's the answer. Yeah, that's
my
my prediction. Just for
no, you really got Teddy together just right now. I believe you.
I'm shocked. You know,
I believe you. That's Teddy's description. He got to get in with the get in so he can sell them out.
But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah,
right.
That's just my good theory. Point. Yeah.
All right.
I guess made it in, very simple terms.
So Teddy Mack and Avi, they gonna be best friends forever? Is that what we saying?
Of course not.
They don't like each other now.
Of course not.
There's like a respect or something there with one another.
Respect.
Because the way Teddy approached it, I think they kind of respect each other now, or at least Avi respects him.
All right. Yeah. Teddy confronts Alejandro on the two women that he supposedly shot. Alejandro plays it off real smooth. I like how he did that. I feel like if Alejandro does something, he's gonna do what he needs to do to make it stay under the ground. You know, like if the elephant's under the rug, like he's gonna keep it there.
See, and I feel Alejandro also knows who he's dealing with Teddy, where it's like he realizes that he's easily shook, so he can manipulate him and like make him back off. Because as soon as Alejandro's like, "You're crazy. Your theory's crazy," he was like, "Okay, well maybe it is." It's like, and he was like fine with like Alejandro saying that. So I think Alejandro knows who he's dealing with and knows that he's kind of the puppet master when it comes to Teddy.
I don't get why he needs Teddy though. Like why did he have to go to Teddy to fix whatever the issue was?
Logan told him before all that crazy coke happened that, you know, Teddy's the one to go to if anything were to go down. We don't know why Logan wants him to go to him.
Yeah, see, that's the missing piece. We don't know the relationship between Teddy and Logan and what they had going on in the pact that they made. Because had we known that, we could see why Alejandro needs Teddy, because really Teddy is just...
He seems like so...
Yeah, I mean, Alejandro could handle it all himself if he was about that life, but clearly he's not. And when it all boils down to it, what's about to get this thing moving and shaking is Teddy going to Avi. If he hadn't done that, what would Alejandro be doing? Like, walking around the room still mad at what just happened? Because that's how he was acting.
I think Alejandro could handle it. I think yeah, he was.
He probably just need a partner.
He needs the end with the CIA is what he needs, because that's what Logan was.
This is what Alejandro needs. He needs Teddy because remember he told Teddy, he said, I am not what did he say? I'm not a drug dealer, I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
He's trying to help his country.
Yeah, this is what he said in the last he's trying to get his soldiers out the jungle.
Right.
And he is soldier, so that's why he needs Teddy, because he don't know what to actually do with this stuff. And probably Logan was running shit with the distribution.
Okay.
That's what probably happened.
I just don't see how selling coke or selling crack in Los Angeles.
It's coke right now. It's not crack yet.
That's true. I'm sorry. It's coke right now. How that's gonna help Alejandro get his boys out the jungle? I just don't see that money.
He said he got to buy weapons.
Yeah,
the money.
He got to have enough money to buy these weapons.
Get out of the jungle. I think it's just helping them to be armed and to protect themselves.
Because America pulled out their support for them.
Yeah, they're fighting to protect themselves, and that's what he's trying to do is keep them protected.
All right. All right. So next scene we have Franklin and Jerome. Jerome's not very happy with Franklin's choices. He knows he got coke in his bag with a brand new bicycle. I think it's hot. I like the brand new bike. And
he still taking credit for that bike when his mama showed up.
Yeah, well, Franklin stole the bike, which I thought was pretty...
He stole it?
Wait, he didn't buy that?
He bought it with that money.
He lied about buying the bike. In the beginning of the show, he's like at a bus stop, and this man gets off a bike and goes into the grocery store, the drugstore, and then Franklin hops on and revs it up and goes. He stole the bike.
He stole the bike?
Yeah, he just lied and said he bought it.
But he got cash now.
He didn't buy the bike. Why did I think he bought the bike?
No, because he got cash now. At the very beginning, in that beginning sequence.
It was no words. It was just him getting on the bike and
did you not see the man that drove the bike up to the corner? And went to the drugstore.
Maybe it was a black market deal. Maybe that's how he does it. Like the guy stole the bike. He's like, your money's in the drugstore.
Maybe it was the bike dealer.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He stole the bike, he dropped it off.
He was waiting in line to get on the bus. He saw this bike. He's like, "I'm gonna get on this," so he got on it.
So Franklin really did a Grand Theft Auto move.
How did I miss that?
Franklin from GTA. He out here.
He out here selling coke and
power trip. Yeah, he got all that money. He feels like he's somebody now.
Yeah, I'm
confused
by him too. Like I don't get his character. I don't get his end game either. Like it seems like he has.
I think he wants to take his mama out of the hood and not have her working doing the jobs.
But he's definitely gonna fall for the money.
Of course, that's like you get so much.
See landlord grab his mama booty though.
Oh yeah, they smashing.
Oh yeah, they smashing. Definitely.
She keeping that job.
She put that white voice on when he came.
Yeah. Hey,
why the hell did he come down here? I don't even get what he came down there for. That was pointless. The
landlord,
white guy.
I mean, that whole scene was pretty.
That was a great revolution though, with the chicken, the milky chicken.
Oh, the chicken bomb.
Sharp. They keep me sharp.
The chicken bomb.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, you put it in the ventilation system.
Why would you know about that?
Kill it.
I feel like I would just hear about that or something.
Homegirl was really trying to intoxicate the place because she got put out.
Yeah,
like she was on that.
Well, no, she's trying to draw attention to the fact that their living situations are toxic.
Really bad.
Horrible.
The only way it'll be really noticed is if they do something even more toxic.
Yeah, so it makes it non-livable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really weird. Really weird. And then the fact that his mama knew.
She already knew that.
Well, because I'm sure she encounters that all the time.
Unless she did that before herself.
Or no, but I feel like she goes to all those apartments and kicks people out all the time. And if it's the same landlord, I'm sure people are living in horrible conditions across.
And I mean, it has a scent too. It has to. Because you probably smell something.
Yeah, because everybody jumped back when homegirl threw it at the landlord car.
Yeah.
Everybody jumped back like.
And the funny thing was,
probably, you know,
she wasn't even going to go up there, but the lady was giving her so much mouth that she was like, I'm going to expose you and stuff. So it was like, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
She knows who's trying to get her back. I love how right after he gets his car smashed, though, it just cuts to girls playing patty cake with the music going by. Did you catch that? Yeah, just patty cake. I was like, what?
Because it's like, it's a normal, like, it's so normal to them. It's like, whatever. Like, the guys were playing dominoes or whatever, waiting outside, listening to them yelling and stuff. It was like, whatever. It's every day. It's
but it only took one black person to turn up on this man, and the whole neighborhood started turning up on him. And next thing you know, his mama putting him out too. Like, bro, you just got to get out of here. You got to get out. I'm like, dang, I thought she had his back.
Well, she does. That's why she's
She's like, yo, this is a revolution. This is Malcolm X.
These people are mad. You're kicking them out. They're living in horrible living conditions.
All that, yeah. So then we cut to Oso throwing money from behind a car or underneath the car. That was Oso, right? Who was handing Lucia.
Yeah, that's where he hit the money.
Gustavo is Oso.
Right, okay.
Right.
That's where he hit the money. His name is not Gustavo. He lied to
Is it
Teddy.
not Gustavo? Okay.
He just told that to Teddy. Because Teddy gave him a fake name too.
I think his real name's Gustavo. I think Oso is his like stage
nickname.
Yeah, Oso is his wrestling name.
Yeah,
that's just like so I call him Oso forever.
Interchangeable.
So
he got the money because he wasn't going to show them the money at first, and then he changed his mind.
Right.
Well, we still learning them. It's okay.
Yeah. Where was he putting that money though? Like he just had money under the car, like he drove around like that.
Yeah, that's where he hit the money when he stole it from the house.
Right. Okay.
So he put the money under the car. Remember when he brought them the bag and it was just a picture in there? He like, I need to make sure I'm safe before I give y'all the money.
Right.
So he had to go get it from under his car. That's where he stashed it.
Stashing money under the car. I would have never thought of that either. Like I'm learning so many new things on how to, stash money.
Your money under the car.
Hey, look, I'm just saying if I ever
never know what you're gonna run into. You never know.
It's like okay, now
let's not say that on a live broadcast.
Right here.
Got the chicken milk bomb.
I'm learning game right now.
Right. They're keeping me sharp.
Making me smart. Why did Teddy Mack call himself Reed Thompson with Lucia?
He just gave a fake
why
name.
did that name
He just gave a fake name.
He gave a fake name, but like, why that name?
Because he's just weird.
I think he made that up when he put them glasses on. Like at the top of his head, like, oh, this feel like a Reed.
Because Reed Thompson, I felt like a Reed Thompson is how he normally acts. Like,
and then
but
Teddy Mack is like
should
the
have been like,
smoother,
what's up? I'm Teddy Mack.
But nobody calls him Teddy Mack except you.
No, somebody did call him
Somebody
Teddy
in
Mack.
the show called him Teddy Mack.
I swear to God, somebody called him Teddy Mack.
That's too cool.
Or T Mac. Somebody said it in the office or something like that. Or maybe it was just me. I think it was me.
Because that's his name for you. Anytime you hear his name called, that's what you hear.
Teddy Mack. He just looked like a player. Like
not
when he be playing his role.
When he put the glasses on,
Reed Thompson. Reed Thompson.
He looked like a Reed Thompson
in the role of Teddy Mack. That's what I'm trying to say.
He making it happen though.
I swear to God, somebody said Teddy Mack. It's just not me making up names.
No, that was you.
It was me?
It was you.
All right. Fine. Well, yep, Teddy Mack's a pimp now. Had to make a note on that. 25 keys, you're going to count it. Not if we don't have to. Here's all the money. You're going to count it. Yeah. Not if you don't have to.
Yeah,
that was some flirting.
Yes,
that was like,
I'm not there with y'all.
Yeah.
You don't think they were flirting?
I saw an exchange. I
don't know what that was.
Like, it was like a little pause, too. Like, I saw something.
I don't see it.
It was flirting?
I thought it was a flirt.
You see that? Is that what you see?
See, but here's the thing, though. Guys don't pick up when girls flirt with them, so that's probably why you guys both know.
But that's a horrible time to flirt during a drug trade. Like, during a drug deal, that's a horrible time to flirt. Like, no, count that.
No.
Yeah, because
like,
as soon as they left, they started counting it, though.
Afterwards.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's true.
Nah, but
it actually is a rule.
It's also them trying to represent something like
the trust.
My
shit
is I think that's what that's
like. I'm legit.
Hey, look, y'all. In these little episodes, these shows, they be bringing these bags of money, and they just open it and they pick up the money, like probably a couple of stacks, and they put it back down. Like, are they really counting it? Are these people really bringing the amounts that they say they bringing? Because I'm confused. Like, they never count it full.
I think they're just trying to show.
What if they don't know?
Just allude to the fact that we are counting the money and we'll do this sometime in the future. We don't want to just watch people count money.
You right.
You know what I mean?
You're right, but I was just
would that
curious.
take?
Like 25 keys. Like, all right, we're gonna watch this. All right, 2. You know, you think it's all in one? So this is a strip club?
No, see what I was getting at was, what if somebody's shortchanging somebody and nobody know?
Well, then you know where to find them.
You know where to
Right,
find
right.
them. I mean, you're gonna do business again later.
Right. Because they all tied. Oh, I didn't even expect Lucia and Pedro to be tied to Alejandro. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, everybody
Everyone's
is coming in
intertwining.
together.
Full circle.
Everyone's intertwining.
Yeah, everybody's coming in together, and it's just like, wow. Like, when is Franklin gonna meet these people? You know,
Eventually. Probably at the church / crack house.
Okay.
Oh, they
I love that
got
scene.
the mothers of the church
All the mamacitas.
breaking up and cooking the coke.
They was bad.
But I
too.
loved it too. I was like,
They breaking down, weighing, and cooking the coke with their
Did you-
clothes on.
did
The
you see-
mothers of the church.
Did you see Gustavo though? He was in the back like, oh man.
Yeah, I'm down.
I gotta lie.
I'm trying to smash like half of the room right now. I'm just gonna stay here.
no, but then she said like some of the prophets are going back to the church. So
Yeah,
they're-
sure.
yeah. I was like, she's like
Yeah,
a
they
little
breaking
Robin
it up.
Hood. Like, you know,
They breaking
it's
it up.
I think maybe in their community, coke isn't seen as something that Jesus wouldn't do.
Good night.
No, in their community.
Good night.
No, come on, hold
I'm
on.
not about to play
There
with
was-
you.
Well, then why would
I
they
said in
hide
their
it?
community.
Why would they hide it? Why
Because-
would it be in the back of their
Because the
stuff?
police don't like it.
That's not what it is.
But it's not. But the police don't like a lot
They
of
just
things.
need somewhere to wash they drugs and wash their money. That's what they need.
I think there's not a separation of church and state in this
What are you saying?
You are
bro?
out of
church
your
and
mind.
drug deal.
Out of your
What are you
mind.
saying?
You're not
What I'm
saying
trying to
anything.
say is the people that go to that church are not seeing the coke as a bad thing. They don't.
They
feel
don't
like
know
they've seen
about it. They don't know about it. The only ones that know about it are the ladies that are cutting it.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the ladies that are cutting it go to that church,
Because
right?
They
They
cutting
know,
it up
because
because
they
they
get
getting
$1,000
paid.
a
They
day
getting
to do that.
$1,000 a day.
Yes, I know that, but they don't see it as a bad thing.
Maybe they
They
do,
see
but
it
it's a
as a-
necessary evil.
They see that
exactly.
I'm about to take my clothes off and go back here and
make
get
some
this.
money.
$1,000 a
I'm about to
day.
cook this stuff
But
up,
they didn't look
get
that-
some money, and go back and worship.
But here's the thing: like I saw their faces when he said, "All right, take your clothes off and get to work." They were just like, "All right."
They
like,
knew
there
what
was
to
no-
expect, but like I don't think that they were doing it because they're excited to do it. They
No,
were
I
doing it
don't
because they
say
had
that.
to do it, and it's like, I don't think it's like a normalcy there where it's like,
Yeah, I think Lucia, like she run that shop. Like she runs the church, all of that. She know what's going on. She got the mothers in the back waiting for when she arrived. Y'all know y'all take y'all clothes off. Y'all know y'all cook this coke. Y'all know y'all make sure it's good. Like she runs the operation, and she already promised them, and they need the money. They got to take care of their families.
You think they ever sprinkled
LA
a little
ain't
bit
cheap.
on the communion crackers? Bless your soul. Oh my gosh, I felt the Holy Ghost.
Sprinkle a little bit
I felt the Holy Ghost today. Pass me that grape juice real quick.
I will not be taking communion at their
I got
church
cotton
and
mouth.
walk up out of there high.
oh Lord,
Wow.
I don't know. I got thoughts like that when I watch
Hey.
shows.
is that what you thought?
Yeah.
A little sugar for the cracker.
I'll be making up extra scenes.
Dang, that's crazy.
Franklin could be the pastor. I could already see it. All right, so we cut to Avi bowling with champagne bottles.
That was dope.
That was
was
dope.
pretty
I hate when people
That was
Waste
so
money
wait,
like that.
I would love
wasted
a bottle of that champagne.
You know what that
Why
is?
do
You know what that is?
champagne?
That's the
You're
black in
rich.
us, though. That's, we don't like to waste nothing. We be at the cookout like, hey, you gonna take that?
Right, y'all take up all this food.
Don't throw nothing away. Like.
No, for real, I was a little upset about that because, you know, I love champagne and it's just being wasted and, you
And
know.
it was probably really
With a whole
expensive.
bowling ball, he had to have like 12 of the mugs gone. And I didn't understand the whole concept of why he's doing it, but
Because he's rich.
he's having fun.
He's rich.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
I mean, it looks
That's
fun.
why
but
it
at
looked
the
dope
same
to me
time,
because
it was-
I'm like,
It
you
looked
know, he
badass.
got money.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
even
got enough money
I was
to
like,
be.
damn, I want to do that.
Yeah, it looked
And it
cool.
was just all his homies. Like, there was no females he
Yeah, what are
was
they
trying to
doing?
impress.
They
It was just
basically-
like his homies just
Right.
partying together.
I
There
didn't
wasn't
see no female there.
I was
There
gonna
was
say,
not
wait a
one
minute.
female.
Are there females there the
I
first
have
time
not
we
seen
met?
He don't
Wait,
have those.
wait.
Is
Prediction.
he gay?
Obvious gay.
He's gay, right?
That's why he went there.
That's
with his
gay.
friends.
Has a good girls around.
He's
And
gay.
that's why he's always in his underwear.
And he
All the
wants
men
Teddy
around
Mac.
are always
wants Teddy
naked.
He
Mac.
wants Teddy Mac's booty hole.
That's why he was so quick to
I
show
can't.
you.
That's why he moved in for the kiss with the pool.
Yeah, Avi might be gay. Good for
Just
him.
might
But
be.
I have to say, for a big drug dealer, why is Avi's house so easy to walk into? Like, Franklin walked into it, Teddy walked into it.
It's like Martin's
and
house.
it's just like, why? Like,
It's
you
like
have
open
all
house,
these drugs, all these
Bruh-man's coming
guns, and
next.
everyone could just walk in whenever they want. Like, I was
Yeah, it is interesting.
no one rings the doorbell, there's no guards or anything.
They go through the back door.
I thought that was, because he's gay.
Yeah. You got that. It was over.
Dang, he really don't have no patrol.
Yeah, I thought
Like
that was
nobody's
weird.
patrolling the front, the gate. Nobody he don't got no gate.
I mean, that's when you're a badass, you know. If y'all come in, I dare you. What you gonna do?
I guess.
He's
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
caught.
Who, him?
Avi,
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Obviously. Avi. Is that
obviously.
That's
What do you call those?
That's good.
Abbreviation.
There we go. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's
abbreviate
abbreviation.
everything. Yeah.
It is an abbreviation. Avi.
Well,
Avi is.
her-
Oh my gosh. I'm
Avi is
messing up.
Avi. Gonna get caught.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that's already an abbreviation.
No, it's AVI.
All right, I'm wrong.
But it's like you can play with Avi.
Yeah.
Tongue
Avi.
twister. Yeah.
Can you say it 5 times fast?
Avi.
This is happening right now. On the show. That's
Wow.
This is a special segment where we do tongue twisters.
Wow.
cool. That's another segment idea, guys.
Come on, do one with Teddy Mac.
Teddy Mac.
You can do that.
That's easy.
easy.
That was easy.
Teddy Mac. I can do a little dance when I do it. Such a clean name.
I don't think I want you to sing and snap to his name.
Oh man, I got so
It's
many.
unacceptable.
My vocals, man, they call me Mariah Carey and Beyonce.
Good night.
I am the Beehive.
No.
So we cut to Franklin with Miss Parker. That's what I call her, but they call her Mela.
Mel.
Mel.
Mm-hmm.
Mel in the show. Yeah, I call her Miss Parker though, because she looks like a young Miss Parker. But she finds out.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker. She finds out that Franklin is slanging coke.
Yeah.
Or,
She like, where did you get that? He like, go home.
I know. She didn't seem too
she didn't
scared.
argue
She kind of
or
seemed
nothing.
like.
She was like, all right.
yeah, no, she like, hey, I need some of that paper. Like,
I feel like she was down.
Hey, that's submission, okay? She was
Yeah.
ready.
I think she was down.
She
I don't
was
know,
ready.
but he just remembers all the Boone's liquor she be drinking, and he's probably like, nah, that's not the one.
Well, he knows she's
He
pure
likes
too,
her.
and he know that her daddy crazy. So no matter what, like he
can't
going
get her into
down.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But here's another thing too, like, alright, I'm just gonna make Franklin the superhero of the story, right?
Why?
You don't want to have a love interest. You know what I mean? Like, if she gets in with him, they fall in, you know, they got feelings for each other. She gets kidnapped. Now, you know, she's a liability to him.
He doesn't think that way.
right.
He's still green. He doesn't think that
You
far
don't think
ahead.
so?
I think he's still
there's
pure. I
truth
think
to
he a
that.
virgin.
Yeah. There's
'Cause
truth to that,
Claudia be,
but I think he's
Claudia
still...
even be throwing women at his face, and he like, nah.
He's just a focused man. He's trying to get that money and get out of there.
No, Franklin definitely is already smashed. You can't be that confident without at least one.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
I think
I'm
so.
saying. He's a confident dude. He's walking up to Avi like, yo, I need more drugs. No, he smashed him.
Okay,
I'm saying.
have it your way.
Snickers bar. No.
Have it your way. But I'm just a little curious about what he got going on.
All right, so we get to see Lucia's dad, who
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like he looks like he uses drugs.
Wait, so is that Lucia's dad or Pedro's
This
dad?
man said look like we saw both of their daddy. They
So wait,
cousins.
Lucia's
it's
dad was
Pedro's
the one
dad.
that she walked out with?
Yeah.
Okay.
the skinny
Yeah,
one.
and then the one who had the problem is Pedro.
It's
Like they
Pedro.
they
And are
cousins.
they dating?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're related.
Yeah, they're cousins. Yeah. they
Yeah,
said in the
and
first
their
episode.
fathers are brothers.
Okay.
Right, it's all family
Got you.
business.
Got you.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and them two done messed up.
Big time.
Lucia's father though seems like at least cool with it, kind of.
He
Well,
knows
it's like it's his
He
big
don't know
know
that they
about
stole
it.
the money.
No, he don't know.
He don't know.
He brought her into the business.
But he got that wise man. Like I feel like he knows
probably
something's
more
up.
rational.
So when he
Yeah.
find
his
out, he
brother.
probably gonna send his daughter away. He probably gonna send her away for protection.
Or help
they
her
gon'
out.
They gonna dip.
or cover for her or something like that. But I think he's like the more rational brother, and then Pedro dad is the more like
His
erratic
name
one.
Ramiro.
Ramiro.
Ramiro
Ramiro.
is the more like
And he cray.
crazy one. Yeah.
And he tough,
Because
though, too.
he killed Max's brother, and Max's brother had nothing to do with Max's death. He killed Max's brother and then just threw him in the living room, in front of everybody.
to let him know he ain't
Yeah,
playing.
he
Yeah.
ain't playing.
Yeah, he's the crazy
He
one.
want his money back.
He got the heater for you.
Hey, but look, Lucia said that 25 keys is $2.1 million.
After expenses.
Right. So they can replace homeboy money. I know they didn't take $2.1 million. They can they can replace his money when they get done chopping all that stuff up in the church.
Yeah, but don't they only have a week to replace his money?
Right.
And so I don't think they could sell all that within a week.
Well,
I mean, but they didn't steal $2 million. They didn't steal $2 million though. We don't know how much they stole, but it definitely wasn't $2 million.
No, it can't be $2 million.
It was enough to buy 25 keys though.
Right.
Yeah, if it was $2 million, that'd be pointless. You wouldn't make any money.
That's why people buy it so they can sell
so
it.
you can flip it.
Yeah.
You get flip it and reverse it. Was that what Missy Elliott was talking about? In that song?
It work?
I don't think so. I don't think that is.
You don't think so?
Wow.
What? Why are you always wowing me?
Because it just may have been. I'm just playing.
It may have been. She may have low key been talking about drugs the whole time. It had a little dance video.
Dang. She put her thing down, flip it and reverse it. Dang. Yeah, she did that.
So we got Franklin.
Stop. We know Missy didn't do no drugs. It's okay. She didn't sell drugs.
That's for a different discussion. So we have Franklin going back to Claudia, getting his getting more money.
More money.
And she tried to say 30,000, but he's like, nah, I need that 32. That was the original business deal.
I thought it was 16 that he said.
And she thought she was going
to less, right? Or he wanted more?
No.
No, he brought 2 keys, and so he needed.
She says
32. Yeah.
30.
Right. He's like, but wait, we agreed on 16 each. And she was like, oh, okay. Like, you showing your age. Like, you think you could just come up here and tell me what's happening?
I'm not a fan of her.
You like Claudia?
No.
You don't like Claudia?
No, I like Franklin. I think I'm rooting for the kid.
He's starting to get on my nerves.
No, I like him.
But they don't. But it's.
Why do you like Franklin?
I just feel like I'm still a little bit confused about how and why he's motivated about some of these things, but like I want to see him do well. I don't know. I like seeing young kids in situations, so I want to see him do well. I want to see him like overcome and kind of be more of a man in a sense. So I don't know. I like him, and I didn't like seeing the end. It made me sad to see him.
He needed that.
Get beat up like that.
He needed that.
I mean, he did.
You need adversity. You need to.
I thought Claudia set him up because those were the same 2 guys in the club while they making the transaction. They right there and they see everything going on, and then he leave out, and next thing you know, they beating him up.
They're just mad that.
She don't
he
care.
stole
That's
their
great
client.
business for Claudia. That's great business. She wouldn't have messed that up.
Yeah, they were her client before Franklin.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, when they pulled him to the side, it was, make sure you go get my money back when he leave out. That's what I was thinking.
No. Claudia was probably buying drugs from them before, but now since Franklin's supplying the drugs, she doesn't need them anymore.
Right.
He cut them out of business.
Right.
And I could tell something was going to happen to the way that they set with the music.
Yeah,
the way they set it up, like everything
alley.
was like too good. Everything was too good.
This man got this bike in a dark alley. You ain't got no gun on you. You're not doing nothing right. You don't have no protection.
Yeah, that's what he got.
And you got $32,000 in your backpack. Like
that's what he got.
Yeah.
That's
Did he
why.
not take the gun? Didn't he? He did not take it.
No, he didn't take it.
He didn't take it? Okay.
Because he's slow. He tripping. He need that.
He doesn't know how to use it.
Now he's behind. Now he's going to owe Avi money.
Avi the money.
Yeah, so that's what the issue is.
Or do you think he's going to go after these guys?
Oh, I think he's going to go after him.
Yeah.
He's not going to go to Avi because he wants to. He wants to be a good drug dealer.
How is he going to get them though? He ain't never shot a gun. How's he going to do it himself? He going to get somebody to do it?
You know what he's going to do?
Or
He's going to go to Grove Street. He's gonna get all the CJ's homies. Frank's gonna take it over.
No,
look.
But look, everything that has happened to him has made him make a different decision and has made him become more wise in the decisions that he makes. So what he's going to do, he's going to let this situation change him into somebody that he's not. Just like how this money has changed him into somebody that he's not. He's stealing bikes and stuff. That wasn't him in the beginning. He was, at the beginning, he was beating up little kids for stealing from the ice cream truck. And now he's stealing bikes. And now he's selling drugs. Like, everything that happens to him changes him. So you never know. This could turn him into a monster. Like, y'all need to run me my money or y'all dead. Like, I believe he gonna get them. Like, he gonna get in that.
With a gun?
He may just go to Auntie Louie and go get that gun.
Oh yeah, it could be Auntie Louie. I think he's gonna go Auntie Louie.
I mean, yeah, cause she crazy. She crazy. Her and Jerome. And Jerome tired of having his back, so it ain't Jerome. Jerome not gonna do it, cause he's tired of having his back. He didn't even want to take the bike thing for him. He like, bro, don't bring that to my house.
He needs somebody else. He can't just roll up on him. Like he needs someone else with him.
I like that they have Jerome in that role because you would
expect him to be
Jerome
the one to be for it, and Louis the one to be like, no.
I'm trying to tell y'all because he know like this coke stuff can destroy his people, so he not on that. He not trying to.
He knows that.
I just think he knows how dangerous it is on the drug dealer side of it.
Yeah,
and it's
he's seen people killed. He's seen people locked up.
Yeah, I don't think he's thinking like far ahead as to like what it could do. to the
he's
community.
Not politically. No.
Yeah, but I think he's like you're gonna
slapping around. He do no.
Right.
No.
He just knows it's messy. That's all.
Right.
Messier than what he's doing.
That could be possible.
All right, so let's move this on to predictions.
Should already threw mine out there. I got a good.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
predictions.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. This is a little weird.
Let's see. What was yours?
What was mine? Damn, I forgot.
That's a great prediction.
Damn, what was my prediction? I forgot. Well, you had one too already.
Oh man, I got a lot of predictions.
Well, Avi's gay.
I think Avi's gay. I think Franklin's gonna go to Grove Street and get all the people from Grand Theft Auto to go get his money back. That's how I feel. You don't even know about Grand Theft Auto. You know about Grand Theft Auto. That's how I feel. What about you?
Come back to me.
All right, Chelsea.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. I forgot what I literally forgot what my prediction was.
Oh man, these are great predictions, folks. Also,
these are great predictions.
Also, going to be more of a savage. I think we still see Oso a little bit hesitant. I mean, he's doing what needs to be done, but he's more on like the quiet, I'm in the back, late in the cut type of role. But I think something's gonna push Oso over the edge, and he's just gonna lose it.
I can see that.
And that inner wrestler is gonna come out. He's gonna just start throwing narcos across the table. Like, give me the money right now. He ain't even gonna use a gun. He's gonna be ripping off shirts and slapping fools. So yeah, Oso savage.
Okay, so here's my predictions. I'm gonna just go through the line of everybody. First and foremost, Franklin. He about to get these dudes. He gonna turn into somebody different. He's gonna get them, and then now he's gonna be, better with carrying protection or having a bodyguard or having somebody with him. His mother, she is probably going to find out that he's selling something. It may not be the coke, but she going to find out he's selling something. I believe Mel going to try to get in with him on this. Claudia, I don't know what she going to do next, but she going to expect some more coke, but she going to want to know the plug. Or she might even try to have sex with Franklin.
Tries to do something.
I'm predicting
because she be on that. She be on that with him. Like she be on that. She be trying to throw all these other women his way, and he like nah. And I believe that Avi is gonna find out about Franklin getting robbed, and he's not gonna be too happy about it. But at the end of the day, Franklin's gonna bring Avi his money. Whether it be late or not, but that's going to cause a conflict within their relationship. Teddy, he probably going to be on some foul stuff and mess something up.
He going to get him a bad female. Teddy Mack going to get a bad
Teddy is probably going to mess something up.
Teddy
and I believe Lucia's father is going to find out. I believe Lucia's father is going to find out that it was Lucia and Pedro who stole the money. I don't think Pedro's father is going to find out just yet, but Lucia's father will, and he's going to try to help them in some kind of way because they're not going to be able to sell this coke in enough time to get this money.
Yeah. So I just have a couple. Lucia and Teddy. I think that's a thing. I think it's happening.
I agree.
I think it's a thing.
Teddy's better. Teddy's better than that.
It's gonna happen.
Teddy Mack,
needs some
better,
love.
man.
He needs some love. He's gonna find it wherever he can.
Also before
Teddy. Hey, Teddy gonna get him a stripper.
And then
he already married. Probably.
He did better than that. A stripper better than Lucia. Really?
No, Teddy Mack is a pimp. All right,
okay.
Don't.
You are like feeding into this Teddy Mack persona that does not exist.
Don't Reed Thompson, Teddy Mack.
And then I think I think going off of Porchia, my main thing is I think Mel is going to try to be like Bonnie and Clyde with Franklin, is going to try to want to get into there and like help him sell these things, because she wasn't scared when she saw that. She wasn't like taken aback when she saw all those drugs.
Is that going to be good or bad though? Mel in the picture.
I think it will help him. I don't see any really conflict with it right now, but I think it might hurt with her father if her father found out. But yeah, and then we didn't talk about this, but Franklin mentioned his father to his mom, and I thought initially seeing his father in the first episode that she would be a little bit mad about it, but it seems like...
Be mad for what?
I don't know, like that he left, that he's not there, and she asked how he was doing. She wasn't like angry with it, like why you see him or anything like
drugs.
that. Well, I mean, we still don't really know, or like why he left. But yeah, I thought it was interesting to see her reaction towards. Drugs. Yeah. Well, yeah, she obviously cares, because I mean, she could have been angry about.
She's daddy a crackhead, man.
Yeah, she deals with crackheads all day. She's
like,
a landlord.
obviously, it hurts to see your husband and baby daddy out on the streets as a crackhead.
She said husband, baby daddy.
Well, she's smashing the white man right now. She getting them big dollars.
She keeping that job.
She farting the chicken milk, you know?
The chicken milk.
Predictions. I think I remember mine. It was that Teddy is his end game is to get further along so he can be an important CIA contact. I think Franklin's gonna have another friend. It's either gonna be Jerome or just a friend we haven't met yet to help him get the money back. And it's gonna take him more than
his crazy friend Leon.
I don't think it'll be Leon. I do think it's gonna take him more than one episode to get the money back. He's gonna be dodging Avi for a little bit. I don't think he's gonna just get it done in one episode.
Dang.
And then
that's deep.
That's it. I'm gonna leave on top with those two predictions.
Yeah, Franklin needs a gang. He needs some buddies.
He needs somebody smart, like sharper. He not sharp enough.
Mel smart.
Yeah.
I think she down.
What about his white friend? What his white friend?
That boy,
he didn't even want to walk away.
But see, here's the thing. That's smart. That's smart. He said, "Hey, I ain't going in there. He crazy." Like,
the only thing white boy can do is steal some money from his parents to give to homeboy to give Avi his money until he can, pay them back.
I don't know. Just a white plug is always a good plug in the drug game. I'm just gonna say that.
Right, get that money from his parents.
Yeah.
Because he don't got the money. It's his parents that's rich off they porn little association.
Them porn checks.
They boiling.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us again for Make Them Birds Fly, episode 2 of Snowfall FX. I'm your host, Emmanuel Wright. You can find me on all social medias at DearWitz. That's DERWITZ. Young Camilton on Instagram.
And I'm your host, Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter, but on Instagram, Porchia_Carter. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, I am Chelsea Stark Jones. You can find me on Twitter at the LB Playbook and on Instagram at C_S Jones.
And I'm DeAnjilo. You can hit me up on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. Thank you guys for all the comments. Y'all were popping this past week.
Yeah.
Definitely hit us with more comments, more questions, anything you want us to discuss on the show. Always
we got y'all. For sure.
Got you.
Gotcha.
So we out, right?
We out.
Bye.
Doses.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.